Good evening, students. So today I'll be discussing about Krebs cycle. See, Krebs cycle was discovered by Hans Krebs. The scientist name is Hans Krebs, and the other name for Krebs cycle is also called as citric acid cycle because the first stable product which is formed is citric acid, and it is also called as tricarboxylic acid cycle, or it is also called as TCA cycle, that is tricarboxylic acid cycle. So today what I'm actually discussing is Krebs cycle. Usually students feel it difficult to remember the names and intermediates. So I'll be just giving you a trick so how you can remember it very easily. Okay, so let us start then. First of all, you know that Krebs cycle, it actually takes place in mitochondria. Before that, before Krebs cycle would start, it actually glucose is converted into pyruvic acid. You people know this very well. Glucose is converted into pyruvic acid, and this process is called as glycolysis. It is called glycolysis, which takes place in the cytoplasm of the cell. It takes place in the cytoplasm of the cell. And then this I'm not discussing anything here about this one, but this is important to understand Krebs cycle. Later on, this pyruvic acid which is formed in glycolysis will enter Krebs cycle. But before entering Krebs cycle, this pyruvic acid have to be converted into acetyl-CoA. It should be converted into acetyl-CoA. Remember one thing, glucose is a 6-carbon compound. Pyruvic acid is a 3-carbon compound, and acetyl-CoA is a 2-carbon compound. In order to convert pyruvic acid to acetyl-CoA, this is called a link reaction. This reaction is called link reaction, which actually takes place in the mitochondria. Now, if acetyl-CoA has to be produced from pyruvic acid, see here, pyruvic acid is a 3-carbon compound, acetyl-CoA is a 2-carbon compound. That means 1 carbon from pyruvic acid is removed here. That is removed in the form of carbon dioxide. And the product what is formed is CoA, acetyl-CoA. So a coenzyme A is added over here. So a CoA is added and 1 CO2 is removed. And this process is called oxidative decarboxylation. So this process is called oxidative decarboxylation. So wherein pyruvic acid is getting oxidized into acetyl-CoA, and along with this process called decarboxylation, that means removal of a carbon dioxide or removal of carbon in the form of carbon dioxide. And during this process, energy is produced. That is, NAD will take the electrons and protons and get reduced to NADH2. So this is where energy is produced in link reaction. So after this reaction only, Krebs cycle will run. So I'm just discussing the intermediates and the trick to remember Krebs cycle. Okay, so here acetyl-CoA will enter the cycle, and acetyl-CoA is a 2-carbon compound, as I have already told you. So acetyl-CoA will combine with a compound called oxaloacetic acid. It is called oxaloacetic acid, which is a 4-carbon compound. Now oxaloacetic acid will combine with acetyl-CoA. Okay, and then it forms a structure or intermediate called citric acid. That is why the name is citric acid cycle or tricarboxylic acid cycle. And citric acid cycle is 4 carbon plus 2 carbon. It will form a 6-carbon compound. Okay. Now, citric acid then is converted into a compound called isocitrate. Isocitrate is converted into alpha ketoglutarate. Alpha ketoglutarate is converted into succinyl CoA. Succinyl CoA is converted into succinate. Succinate is converted into fumarate. Fumarate is converted into malate, and malate is converted into oxaloacetate again. So this is the Krebs cycle intermediates. So what we are actually discussing here is the trick to remember the intermediates. Okay. So here what trick I am giving you to remember this Krebs cycle. is, can I kick someone simply for money often? So can I kick someone simply for money often? So this is the trick what I'm giving you. So with this trick, what we can remember is, first product is citric acid, isocitrate, ketoglutarate, that is alpha ketoglutarate, succinyl-CoA, succinic acid, fumarate, malate and oxaloacetate, and acetyl-CoA at least you have to remember. So this trick, I think it is easy for you now. This sentence, it becomes very easy for you to remember the intermediates at least. So in the next video, stay tuned. We'll be discussing about the energy conversions, like how energy is produced here. Same way energy is produced here in the cycle. Also CO2 is released. Those things are very important. So first thing is just to remember the intermediates. This is the thing how you can remember it. Thank you.